Alright, here we go. Last turn of SPI, West Wall Quad, Arnhem Mod. Specifically though, Bridge Too Far Deluxe Edition. It is the start of turn 10. Well, I've already done the Allied movement. But if the game ended here, it would be a strategic German win. It's a ratio here, and this is at least 3 to 1. Yep, 3 to 1 ratio difference. And 3 or more to 1 is a German strategic. So, but this is where the VPs could be added. Each 30 core unit that ends the game on this side of the Waal gives 5 victory points. So, this is where the battle is going to be. Because the German flank, last minute flank attacks, look to be stopped here. A little gamey here. I pulled 101st all the way over because I knew there was no more units there, but that may not have been real life. Yeah. And these guys are no threat, but I went ahead and blocked it. But this is just in time. They caught this German panzers before they could get here. But if they hadn't moved these 4-3-10s, they would have cut here and it would have been a whole different ball game. So, like I said, here's the Allied move. Pretty much 101st is saying good luck trying to get to the road here. This guy's surrounded, probably going to die. But then these Germans next turn could attack this guy, but he'll have a retreat route potentially. And then not much going on here. This guy went this way, kind of screening, nowhere for these guys to go. It all came about stuffing the northern side of the Waal with 30 core units. And then doing these attacks. And thanks to these paras, even though they were out of communication and generated 6 victory points, they did enable surrounding and cutting this guy off. Even put the poles over here since they're not even limited to line of communication. But if they win this one, this guy will advance here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this guy's already there, so they're all good. So these are the big attacks, and the German artillery to back it up. So let's go ahead and start our attacks. We'll start way over here. And it's 2, 4, 6. And 6 and 4 is 10. 10 to 5 is a +5 clear. So let's see what happens on a +5 clear. Rolling the dice. 4. That's a D2. And they can't retreat here. I guess you could do something like this. It seems a bit hokey. Move this guy here, move this guy here. And then move this guy here and this guy here. And this guy can move all the way here. And this guy can move here. Oh, did I do that? Well, that may have been our mistake here. Well, let's run it. What the heck? It's -1 in rough. I used all my artillery. Did I really need 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 3, 4, 5 is +5? No, if I dropped 2, I would have gone there, so that doesn't apply. So this is not good. This is a -1. A1. Okay, that's fine. He'll just retreat to where I would have moved him. He can go here, or he can go here. Let's see, if he goes here, this guy could sweep around him, so we don't want to do that. And, what the heck, he's got nothing better to do. Oh, they don't advance. Okay. Alright, so do the Germans have any chance? Not really, especially with these units here, and they do negate Zoc. So that's covered. Next attack here is 8 to 3 is a +5 again. On rough is a 4. We'll just take it. BR. But the defender retreats first. Actually, oh my gosh. I think the Allies just lost. He can retreat here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this guy. Well, that's a big error. Wow, this guy can retreat here, and this guy can retreat there. Wait, what is that? Is that a stream or a river? That's a stream. Okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Let's look. If that's a stream, then that didn't block it either. So I think, let's look at terrain effects real quick. A stream. It doesn't have black outline. Yep, I don't see a black outline anywhere here. That's a canal. So that's a stream, not a river. Yep, here's a clear river with a black outline. This has no black outline. So he may not even be able to retreat. That's okay. Let me check that and make sure. Yep, it's non-bridge river, so this is considered a stream. So this unit is eliminated. And this guy will, no, he'll stay there. That's a nice town to be in. This guy will go here. Okay, I think that puts an end to that threat. There is no threat over here. So let's go for the main, well, let's do this sideshow here. Let's see if it suddenly gives me a different result. 2, 4, 6, 8 to 2 is plus 6. Oh, it finally did. Plus 6, D2. But it's on the last turn, so it doesn't matter. So he can just do this. And will it make any difference if he goes here? No. Nope. So this guy can go here, though. Prevent the Germans from doing anything. If there was another turn, they could pursue this, but there isn't. So let's see what happens here, the main event. And I'll just do artillery. 3 attacks, 6 artillery total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 7s, and 1, 2, 1, 4. So it'll be 8, 8, 6. And we'll do this one first. And this is, and they're not going to waste any artillery on that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16 to 4 is 12. Plus 12 and clear. Surrounded. Oh, it's the first time I got, oh, it can actually maybe get a DE. Yeah, just got it. Oh, I should have saved that die roll. That was great. Anyway, that's no surprise. This guy will advance. Okay, now we've got the big attacks here, and they're going to commit 4 to this and 2 to that. And these get 8s added, so this guy, wait, let's think about this. I can commit 2 to 1 attack. Okay, these 2 are attacking him, and this guy's attacking him. So this is potentially 18 to 4, plus 10 on rough, plus 10 here. And it pretty much looks like a retreat. Where would they want to slow the Brits down? They've got to commit 4 some. Okay, these 2 are attacking here. So they're going to save the 4 for over here, for what it's worth. So 5 and 5 is 10 is 18 to 6. Well, what's the advantage? I fail to see where should they commit it. This guy's on rough. Yeah, let's do what we did. So 18 to 8 is plus 10. Did I do that right? Yep, 4, 10, I mean 2, 2, 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 4 is 8, and we've got 18, plus 10 in rough. Ouch, look at that. BR. That is, wait, did I do it right? Plus 10, 6, unbelievable. This guy is going to stay on the road, and that changes things. Both these guys have to retreat. Well, they can go this way. I'll have to check the retreat rules. This guy will go here. This guy will go here. This guy will go here. Now this guy needs to retreat. This guy's stuck in the attack, so he's going to have to push everybody back. Wow. Okay, this guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy goes here. That's one unit they lost. That's not on the right side of the bridge. And then this attack, they committed 4 here, so that's 8 to 13. That's a plus 5 rough. Oh, that's what they wanted. Plus 5 rough. They wanted out on the other one. It's a D2. So he'll go here. And what's the, can they take, yeah, they could, oh boy, they could cut him off there. That's the route he took. Wait a minute, he was right here. And let's say he went this way, there, and then there. So this guy could go here. And then he has a retreat route. Or he could go here. And then the Germans could potentially pin him. Let's go here. And that gives us a second line here. So that stops them. I mean, even if this guy had gone 1, 2 this way, I wonder if he, let's see, goes 1, 2, 1, 2, which forces this guy to go here, and then he could keep going down the road, but then the other guy could come behind him. Or he could just stay there. He's just going to stay there because they can't get anybody else across. So at this point they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units across. 5 times 5 is 25, 35, 43. That is between 1 to 1 and 1 to 2. So they may have won. Let's see. Alright, so that's it. Okay. These guys gonna stay there. Okay. Just because I don't want them getting around. That's 5 VPs. They have enough units. They have a lot of artillery. And the Germans have to be selective in their counterattack. Okay. That is the end of the Allied turn. And now it's back to the Germans for one last shot. So let me pause and do their move. Alright, here we go. This is the end. The Germans just went full court press here. Just see what happens. This guy is technically pinned. They could kill him. It's just they can only use this guy and this guy to do it. 2, 3, 4. That was kind of stupid to put him there, but c'est la vie. This is kind of futile. It's too little too late over here. Actually, the main event is, can they push some more back? Actually, they could conceivably, if they can get a retreat on this guy while it's like this, they could end up causing him, because zones of control do not are not negated by units for retreating. Okay? Friendly units do not negate Ezoc, so they have some opportunities here to generate potentially 10 victory points, 15 if they can eliminate. They're not going to do anything up here. It's over. Let's see what happens here. Okay, the first attack is this one. This guy can't because he's the only one who can attack that guy. He's going to have to attack both of these guys. And then this guy, these two may be here. But he can retreat. Oh, he can attack here. Well, let's see if he pulls off this attack. Let me see. If I wanted to do a limited engagement, what I would have done is this. Let's just do this. Minimize the loss. Well, they're just going to retreat. But they're just going to cause them. It's no big deal. The big thing I want to do is see if I can pull off this, and then these guys have to cover this, and then this guy has to cover these two. Wow. Okay. So this guy, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 to 2, but we take it to 4. These guys will provide support. So it's 4 to 5 is, and I shouldn't have advanced him there in hindsight. So here I am on the last turn making stupid mistakes. This guy should have stayed back. But that is a +1 clear. 4. Yeah, see, and that does destroy him. So I'm going to put him off to the side here. That's a BR, and that means this guy retreats. And then let's see what happens with these guys. That was stupid on my part. 5, 3 to 5, that's a -2 clear. And that's an A1 expected from this guy. He'll go here. And then this is a 2 and 2 is 4, -1. It's 5. That's, yeah, -1. Wow. D1. Holy smoke. Oh, look at that. So close. One more hex. But that's the end. So that was stupid. I shouldn't have advanced him. We'll see if it makes any difference. And these guys, 2 and 2 is 4 to 3 is +1 in town. Oh, they got a 1. But it won't make any difference. D1. Sure. This guy goes here, this guy goes here, this guy goes here. Again, no difference here. Alright, let's do the big attacks here. They're going to pour it on. Each unit's going to get 4 in defense, period. So the big attack is this one, and it'll be this guy. So he's got 4, he's got 10, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it is +1 on clear. Went the other way. Oh, look at that. Anything would have destroyed him but that. Wow. Okay. A1. That means this guy falls back 1. It really doesn't matter. And then we have this guy, 4 and 3 is 7 to 9. That's a -2 on rough. And that's, yeah, we lose. It could have gone either way. Oh my. AE. Oh well, there was another unit dead. I'll just pull him off to the side. Actually, that's it. That's the end of the game. So, they didn't kill him, which would have been 10 victory points. Let's see what they got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 and 18 is well, let's do this. Let's just finish this out. Okay, so the base we have right now is 18 plus 25 equals 35, 43. Okay. Yeah, well, it's interesting. If they hadn't rolled that 6, then it would have just been 20 and 38. And then the Germans, if it all went well, that would have been 10 more points for them. Let's say they did kill this guy, 5, and they did kill that other guy, that's 10, so they would have been at 61. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's give the Germans the benefit. We're looking at an Allied tactical, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Send to eliminated units, and let's just say they got lucky here. And send to eliminated units. And then this guy died because they rolled a 6. And so they have 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have 20 plus 18 equals 38. And the Germans do have 61. And the problem with that number is we have 61 divided by 38. So 1.6 to 1. And if you look at the rules, which I don't have handy right now, but I can show you, the rules do say, let's see, if it's a greater than 1 to 1 but less than 2 to 1, at the last minute, we have an Allied tactical. This goes to 38. But it literally went to the last turn. And even in giving them benefit of the doubt, they rolled a 5 or less, and they killed that unit. And due to stupidity, they killed that unit on my part. Yep, it's still there. Now, if they hadn't killed that unit, the Germans, let's say, would have been down to 51, and the Allies could have been up to 43, which will be clearly 2. So this is an Allied tactical. Allied tactical. And it was all because they got something across here. The back and forth, they finally got something across. 5, 6, 7. Yep, they're all good. So, that's a wrap. Actually, I have to say this is a fun game. It is tight. I mean, it was down to the last turn, actually. The back and forth here. So in some sense it was random, but still, and you have to have good play. If I had to analyze it right now, I would say for the Germans, don't commit their flank attacks piecemeal. You saw as soon as they came on board, I sent them into attacks, and then the Allies were able to kind of hunt them down, get behind them, and kill them. Yeah, it is absolutely critical the Allies get somebody here on the first turn to prevent the SS units from being able to cross over and stop here, because this is it right here. This is the bottleneck. 30 Corps is not getting across unless you take that bridge. There is no other place. So the Allies want to capture this as fast as possible, and the Germans want to block it, and part of that is to get Arnhem cleared so they can get more reinforcements down there. Otherwise, the Red Devils pretty much did nothing. Didn't use them to come here because that would have been 3 victory points a turn. So, yeah, I think, if I'm the Allies, well, I do have to worry about those flank attacks, especially if the Germans do it better than I did, where I was committing them piecemeal until the end, and then it was too late. But potentially they can block the road somewhere, especially here where it's only 30 Corps, where you're not 82nd and 101st can't cover it. So, yeah, that's the biggest thing I do as the Germans. I would have held my reinforcements back and let them concentrate off board and then launch a major attack, forcing the Allies to cover the entire area the whole time. And then Yeah, as far as it's all about this bridge. It's all about the Nijmegen bridge. The sooner they get across. And actually, it was timing. If he had held on one more turn, the game would have been over. Frost actually surrendered one turn early, but he surrendered on the same turn that the Allies got across the Nijmegen bridge, so the Germans were able to, well, the timing, if you go back to the recordings, were able to quickly block it before get forces in here. So maybe that's another thing too. These E reinforcements, the non-armor, have to go here. And then, yeah, I committed these guys piecemeal. They got destroyed the first turn. I should have kept them intact, or maybe committed them down here. And then I will say for the Allies, I had too many dead units. And that was me just learning the game, and there's a certain chess aspect to it about don't let your enemy get behind you, because even your friendly units can't prevent a retreat. So yeah, I like this. I like the game. It's more, as I read in the beginning with the rules, it's more about playability and then realism right out of the rules. So this is a tight game. I think, I don't know who's harder at this point. I couldn't say, but and there was some interesting design for effect stuff they did with the bridges, forcing mech units on the roads, not going on rough or anything else. Nicely, where they had to wait here when 30 Corps finally got across, they had to stay on the road. I don't know if you could have incorporated the flanks here. And then the engineer unit allowing paratroop units to do the wooden boats, like that's what I was calling Major Redford. That was Robert Redford in the movie A Bridge Too Far, who was the major in charge of that assault. And we did use it to effect here, over here, so that was a good design for effect. But yeah, and then, the other design for effect is if you're in a city, you subtract 2 from your retreat, unless you're surrounded. Then you don't, if you're a regular unit, which we used to kick them out of Nijmegen, the Germans. The Allies use that, but except for paratroopers. Again, another design for effect rule that nicely gives you that ability to simulate what Frost did here. So anyway, that's my quick wrap up. Definitely a game I will revisit. It's playable. I don't know, next Market Garden, I don't know. The next game on my slate, at least from a historical point of view, is December 16th. I want to look at Battle for the Ardennes by SPI also, another quad game that came out later. And it's consumable. There's other games out here. Holland 44 I'd take a look at. I would say the rules are a little more complex. And then you do have those monster games, and what was the one from MMP? It Never Snows, which SCS, some people have complained it doesn't have enough chrome to recreate the uniqueness of the battle. Then there's some interesting computer games. There is obviously the Wargame Design Studio John Tiller, but there's also that Command series. Forgot who made that. Panther Games, Matrix got it. Then I think it got assumed by Lock and Load. It's a computer game. You can get it on Steam. Illustrates command better than moving units around. So, but hey, let's show the units again. So here's the end. But here's your other problem. Well, they've attritioned. They actually killed 2 units. So what about these guys? In the long run, I'm sure the Germans now are getting reinforcements. They didn't spend a lot of time reducing this, but the Red Devils are stuck. So, but yeah, this became the main event right here. Unless, of course, the Germans can succeed in killing airborne units and getting 5 VPs. So yeah, there's still more to this. More to wrestle with. So definitely want to come back to this. I like these spy systems, SPI. They're more consumable. They're a little easier, and they're more game focused, which is good. Although I'm into simulation too, so I'm not saying one's better than the other. But Anyway, I've talked enough. We're at 30 minutes. If you've watched the whole series, thank you. Any comments would be appreciated. And if you want to see my next series, I'm going to get back into my Traveler. Got something ready to post there, and I'm thinking of Library of Napoleonic Battles, Karuna. So hopefully we'll get that going here shortly. So again, thanks for listening, and see you at the next recording.